Good evening to all. I am from biology classes. Today I am going to teach about the steps involved in photosynthesis. The entire process of photosynthesis can be completed in two steps. The first step is named as light reaction, and then the another step which is occurred just after the light reaction is known as dark reaction. And both the steps of photosynthesis is takes place inside the chloroplast of mesophyll cells. Okay, and whenever we can see the first step of photosynthesis, it directly depends upon the sunlight to occur. Whereas we can see the dark reaction of photosynthesis, it do not directly depends upon the sunlight, but it can depends upon the products of light reaction. And whenever we can see the occurrence of these two special steps or specific steps of photosynthesis, then we have seen that inside the chloroplast where the thylakoids is present, the light reaction takes place. Inside the thylakoid membrane, there are a number of photosynthetic pigments are present, and these pigments are participate in the mechanism of light reaction. And whenever these pigments absorb sunlight, then the process of light reaction initiate. Whereas when we can see the second step of photosynthesis, that is dark reaction, it is takes place in the stroma of chloroplast. H in the stroma of chloroplast, there are a number of enzymes is present, and these enzymes are required for the dark reaction. And after the completion of dark reaction, the glucose is being produced in the stroma. Okay, then what are the products of light reaction? During the mechanism of light reaction, whenever we can see in the thylakoid membrane, ATP and NADPS2 are produced, and ATP and NADPS2 are the assimilatory power which are being used for the dark reaction to produce glucose molecule. Okay, let us discuss about the light reaction in brief. Okay, as we know that in the thylakoid membrane there are two types of photosystems are present. Photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Photosystem 1 is present in the non-appressed part of the thylakoid membrane, whereas the photosystem 2 is present in the appressed part of the thylakoid. Okay. During the mechanism of light reaction, both the photosystems are worked simultaneously. Both are excited in same time. Whenever the photon of light being absorbed by both photosystems, their respective chlorophyll special chlorophyll, that is the reaction center, are become excited and it can releases its electron, and this electron is high energy electron, and this after the release of high energy electron from the reaction center of photosystem, it is being accepted by primary electron acceptor, and then this high energy electron is being passes through a number of electron carriers present in the thylakoid membrane. Okay, whenever the high energy electron is being passed from one electron carrier to another electron carrier, it can loses some of its energy to become stable, and this energy is being used for the addition of inorganic phosphate to ADP and make ATP. So what we have seen here, that during the flow of electron the phosphorylation takes place. Then what is phosphorylation? The addition of inorganic phosphate to ADP and make ATP. It is named as phosphorylation, and this is occur during the flow of electron. The ATP is being produced by the flow of electron, and after all this phosphorylation takes place in the presence of sunlight, so it is named as photophosphorylation. Okay, whenever we can see the flow of electron during the light reaction, then inside the thylakoid membrane two mechanisms are seen. In one mechanism, the electron which is being released from the reaction center, it cannot be returned back to its original place. Rather, it can utilized in the formation of NADPS2 in the stroma of chloroplast. So this flow of electron which is occur in a non-cyclic manner is named as non-cyclic photophosphorylation. And whenever we can see in normal condition, in the thylakoid membrane during light reaction, non-cyclic photophosphorylation takes place, where both photosystem 1 and photosystem 2 are involved, where ATP and NADPS2 are produced, where oxygen is being released in the lumen of thylakoid. Later on, I can discuss in detail of non-cyclic photophosphorylation, but this is just a brief about the light reaction. What happened during the light reaction when the photon of light is being absorbed by the photosystems? Okay, but in certain circumstances, when in the stroma, in which condition the another pathway of electron flow occur, if the final electron acceptor is not available or is not free in the stroma, if the concentration of NADPS2 is higher than that of the ATP, if the number of ATP is less in the stroma. So the stroma required more ATP, more number of ATP. And when the lumen have the scarcity of water, in that particular case, in the thylakoid membrane during the light reaction, another pathway is seen. That is named as cyclic pathway. Okay, let us discuss about the cyclic pathway in brief. In the cyclic pathway of electron flow, what happened? Only photosystem 1 is involved. Whenever the photon of light is being absorbed by the photosystem is being activated, and the chlorophyll, the special chlorophyll A, which is named as the reaction center, is become excited, and it can release its electron. And this electron, which is being released from the reaction center, is high energy electron, and it is first accepted by primary electron acceptor. Then the high energy electron is moved from one electron carrier to another electron carrier to another electron carrier successively, which are these electron carriers are present in the thylakoid membrane. And during the flow of high energy electron, it can releases some of the energy to become stable. And this energy, which is being released from the high energy electron, is utilized for the binding of inorganic phosphate to ADP and make ATP. Here also phosphorylation takes place. Here also the ATP is being formed by the process of phosphorylation. And after all, the phosphorylation takes place in the presence of sunlight. It is named as the photophosphorylation. Okay. And we can see that in this pathway of electron flow, what we can see, the electron which is get released from the reaction center, it can be returned back to its original place because of certain circumstances, as already I discussed. Okay, this flow of electron is occur in a cyclic manner, and whenever the electron flow occur in cyclic manner, it is named as cyclic pathway, and the photophosphorylation takes place, so it is named as cyclic photophosphorylation. It's very simple. And whenever the cyclic photophosphorylation takes place in the thylakoid membrane, only ATP are produced and not any NADPH2 or not any oxygen is being liberated. Okay. So these are two basic pathway or different mechanisms which are occurred during the process of light reaction. Okay, this is just brief about the light reaction. In my next video, I can upload the entire mechanism of light reaction. Okay, thank you. Keep watching. Bye bye.